Hey yo, so I know I seen the other video. It got a good amount of views, it did pretty well. It seemed that, y'all enjoyed that, so I kind of wanted to keep this going, and I definitely got some good feedback on it. But I'm just gonna kind of get straight into it today. So, kind of dawned upon me, like with these, I'm just kind of letting the topics like flow, or like if somebody gives me things that you want to hear me talk about, then I'm gonna speak on it. But what's been on my mind recently is peace. I think peace is a major aspect to developing your life and moving forward. If you don't find peace, then there is no success. There is no other end of the rope. There is no other side of that wall. And what is peace? Peace can look like something in the mind. It can look like even just simply like stepping out of something and stepping into a new light. That's all peace can be for you. Like you can find peace in listening to a new song, watching a new TV show. It can be little things. What peace helps to quiet the noise. That's how I look at peace. And I think that if you learn how to find a way to quiet the noise, your life is going to start heading in a very different direction. And for me, I've been on a journey of trying to seek peace, but I feel still kind of lost in trying to seek it. But I think that's where the God aspect comes in heavy. And I touched on that like a little in my last video, but I think like on the peace aspect, I was actually put on to this video, this sermon, basically talking about peace. And the guy had a quote here. He said, or not even a quote, but it was a Bible verse. It said, "You will keep in perfect peace all whose thoughts are fixed on God." It's Isaiah 26:3. And what does that mean? Again, I'm going to reread it. You will keep in perfect peace all whose thoughts are fixed on God. There's a difference between worldly peace and there's a difference between godly peace. Worldly peace is surrounding yourself by either girls or drugs, alcohol, different things like that. All that worldly peace is temporary. It's a coping mechanism that distracts your mind from actually handling said issues that you're going through. And how long are you going to keep yourself down by holding on to that worldly peace that you think is actually going to get you better when only it's just a distraction to fully address, to get you to where you need to be, to where God's calling you to be, to get to that future, to get to that next level? How are you going to actually climb the steps if you keep looking back the whole time? You're not going to be able to go forward. You taking you're taking one step forward to take three steps back every time. So you want to focus on finding that godly peace. Godly peace is eternal. As I said, you will keep in perfect peace all whose thoughts are fixed on God. I also wrote down the battle for peace begins in your mind. That's a touchy. That's a very. I love that quote. It's beautiful. The battle for peace begins in your mind. I want you to sit there and think about that. What does that mean? If you don't know how to actually sit alone and process your own thoughts in your mind, how do you expect yourself to ever find that peace? The peace isn't just going to come naturally. You have to go out of your way to seek that peace and find it. And again, don't search for that temporary peace, that worldly peace. Search for that godly peace, bro. And like, you're gonna have that noise forever if you don't even find something that's going to change that outlook. And if I'm really stepping into my light on searching for God and figuring out who He truly is for myself. And again, like I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with finding that peace. But if you don't even, again, search for it, you're never gonna achieve it. You can't ask for something if you're not even giving it in return. Like like what's the point? It's a double standard. You can't just tell God to, oh, pray to God, give me peace. He gonna give you a test to handle to find peace. And if you're not even putting in the work to achieve that, then you're not gonna do nothing with it. You're never gonna achieve that. God's not gonna hand you everything that you ask for. And he's not gonna hand it in the simplest way possible. If you pray for peace, or you pray, oh, I pray for patience, he's gonna give you a trial to get to that peace and get to that patience, and that's the only true way that you achieve it. It's not gonna come and be handed to you on a silver platter, because that's not how things are done. You have to work for it. If you don't work for it, then you're never gonna achieve it. Like, it's as simple as that. You first have to fix your mind on God. And how do you do that? How do you fix your mind on God to find peace? The simple ways I've done it, and I'd say the best ways that I'm still trying to do it, I mean, kind of this week, I wouldn't even say I've done this for long. Like, I had done it before, meditating a little, because I used to do yoga, but like recently I had kind of been put on the yoga, so I've been trying it for like these past couple days, and it's honestly very nice. I think throughout yoga you can clear your mind. You can even say a little prayer during it and just free yourself. It allows you to be one and settle down and find that peace and be in the moment and hold on and focus. Or even just as soon as you finish clearing your mind and everything, before you open your eyes, pray. Or after you open your eyes, pray and say whatever you want to say, however you want to end it. But something as simple as that. But again, turn your life to that godly peace, not that worldly peace. And that's the biggest thing I can say. Like, I got it written down right here. If it's big enough to worry about, it's big enough to pray about. That's as simple as that. Like, that's another easy way to find peace right there. If it's big enough to worry about, it's big enough to pray about. Stop worrying about little things that mean nothing. Like, you're wasting your time. It's pointless. You got somebody up there that you can easily, hey, can you hold this for me right quick, my brother? You know what I'm saying? Take it off me. Take it off my shoulders. Like, why are you stuck stressing? And again, like, I'm seeing all this, like, I want to be very transparent. Like, I'm seeing this on a third person point of view. I'm speaking to myself right now. Like, I don't have it all together. I never did. I don't think anybody's gonna have everything 100% together, but at least you're willing to obtain that. I guess I wouldn't even say perfection, but you're at least trying to chase that better. That's going to set you apart. And if you're trying to chase that peace, you will find it. You will find a way to quiet the noise. And it's not like the noise may be gone forever. It's not going to be gone like immediately. But how do you change that? How do you go from hearing the noise 24/7 to 10 hours to 12 hours? How do you cut that time in half? How do you just eliminate it even back a little bit? Again, you can find maybe even a song, maybe a simple book, things that distract your mind and things that help you look at a higher side and a brighter vision. That's all I can say. Like, I really don't have much to say on this topic, but that, like, there's a difference. And if you don't search for it, if you don't search for that better for yourself, you're never gonna achieve it. Like, that's it. Like, you can't sit there and be sad all the time and expect things to randomly change. You're looking at, oh my gosh, the people I keep choosing, they cheating on me, or I don't get a good guy, or I don't get a good girl, or I always have a bad thing happen to me. I can't do anything right. The only reason you continue to have that mindset is because you don't take an outward appearance, an outward look on yourself and say, what am I passively doing? What am I personally doing to have that reciprocated towards me? What am I doing to draw that in? This all revolves around peace, Because if you want a free mind, if you want a peaceful, settled mind to not have to worry about those things, you have to look inwardly. You have to stop looking so outward and look at what other people are doing and look at, oh my gosh, I just need somebody else to solve my problem, something else to solve my problem. That's not the answer. Like, it's not. It's never going to be the answer. Like, and honestly, like, you can't do everything yourself. Like, you're going to need help. You can try as hard as you want, but it's like, once you turn your life to God truly, like, and find that He is the way to find that eternal peace, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be more joy. You're going to be happy. You're going to feel better. And again, like, the noise isn't just going to disappear even though you turn your life to God, but it's going to quiet it. It's going to make it better. I promise you, it's not going to be as loud as it was before if you fully divulge yourself into that life. Like, that's one thing I can say. And like, even though I'm not fully going down that path, like, I'm fully there yet, I'm trying to get there. And my heart is there. So now, how do I take my heart? I have my heart here. How do I align my actions with my heart now? And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to align my actions with my heart. Like, I have written on my arm a quote that my father always said to me: talk is cheap, show me the money. You can't say you want to find peace, you want to change your life, do anything about that without taking the action. You talk about it, so be about it. Show me the money. Like, show me something. Like, make way, make progress. Like, you have to go forward. Like, you can't. At a point, you're going to be tired of taking 25 steps backward just to go forward one time. There's going to be a breaking point. You're going to be sick and tired of sitting down sad all the time. Like, I don't think anybody in their mind want to be sad all the time, sitting around and just wallowing in their own self-pity and self-doubt or different things like that. I personally don't know anybody like that. So how do you make that change for yourself? Like, you're not lost. You're not a lost cause. You're not stuck. Your life's not over. Your life's only over if you say it's over. You only stop if you allow yourself to stop. It's a mind thing. You have to look inwardly to then put out outwardly what you're searching for, what you're trying to gain. Fix your mind on God. Like, look at what your mind is fixed on. Why does it matter, bro? Like, look at what your mind's fixed on and why does it matter? Why are you stressing about, like, what you're gonna wear tomorrow, bro? Like, just be you. Just wear what you gonna wear. Find that peace in your mind, bro. Like, just find comfort and peace in, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna get to where I need to be. As long as I trust God and I do what I gotta do. Like, it's really, like, it's simple said. It's simple said. I mean, it may not be the easiest thing to do in the world, but it's easy to say. But now again, how do you align that talk with the actions, bro? How do you get there? Like, you have to look within yourself. You have to have that conversation with God. You have to talk about it. And even if you don't directly talk about it with God, like, right away, I mean, that's how it should be. But find a friend, find a relative, a parent, somebody that you can even speak to open that mind, to help give that insight. Like, you need that. Like, surround yourself with the proper circle instead of surrounding yourself with people that are only giving you that temporary or supporting that temporary. You don't find people that you can actually grow around instead of that are killing the weed and you sitting there, oh, I want to change, but you don't know how. Look within. What am I doing that's not allowing me to properly change? And again, bro, like, look at your group. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you surrounding yourself with people that like to stay in the same spot 24/7? Or are you surrounding yourself with people that like to actually progress and move forward? Like, you have to look at that. And that all comes with peace. Peace is sitting at the top mantle. Because if you sit here worried about, oh, like, if you sit here worried about in your friend group, oh, they talking about boys, they talking about this, oh, I gotta wear this tomorrow, I gotta worry about what they gonna wear, what they gonna see, like, you don't have peace, bro. Like, why are you stressing about that? That's worldly things, bro. Nobody cares about that. Like, you really the only one. Like, me personally, I'ma just do me, because in the end of the day, everybody gonna have their own opinion. Somebody either gonna care about it, and then there's gonna be people that don't care about it. So everybody just live their own life and just move forward and find that internal peace, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Like, I can't put it simpler than that. Like, that's it, honestly. Like, bro. And I've been sitting here trying to, like, really think about what to say, but I think this is what I wanted to talk about. Like, for me, again, like, I want to be very transparent through these. Like, I don't want to fake nothing. I don't want to lie. I don't want to say nothing that I'm, like, not personally going through. Like, again, I'm going to reiterate. I'm not perfect. I'm not fully, like, have that perfect relationship with God, nothing. But it's the fact that I looked inwardly and I know what I need to work on, and I'm trying to obtain that. That's important. And that's all you got to do. That's all he's asking for. Take those steps. Like, you just got to take those steps personally and be proactive in having success. And you have to be proactive in your own success, in your own future. Because if you're not proactive in that, then you're not going to get anywhere. There is going to be no positive outcome from that. Like, that's it, bro. Like, and I'm trying to be proactive in my success and my future, because I want better for myself. So I'm actually going to try and obtain that, and y'all should too. And I hope you do. But again, like, I'm just being very transparent with y'all. I'm gonna be straight up. Like, that's it. Like, that's my little word, you know. This is my little pod that I had to finally put out. Cause I just been, again, I didn't want to just put nothing out there for y'all, or like put anything that was half baked. Like, I wanna put something that changes lives, you know, or just really catches the ear. And, you know, I think there's people out there that this can definitely help. And if not, it helped me. And again, people gonna have their own opinion. So, but I'm gonna do me regardless. And you should do you. And find that internal peace. Because without internal peace, there is no success. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for listening. And, you know, if you follow me, then thank you for coming along the journey. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, definitely more to come. Again, let me know down in the comments, or if you got my Instagram, I think it's on my bio. It should be. But yeah, if you got my Instagram, you could send me some different questions there, or different topics that you want to hear, and put it in the comments too. But yeah, appreciate y'all for listening. And, you know, have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Have a good morning. Whatever time of day it is. But yeah, thank you for watching.